Hello and welcome to this video. This is Isaac Matsanga behind the mic, and I'm going to take you through how to make or design a WordPress website. And this, we are going to do it purposely for the ICT clubs in Uganda. And we shall look at a few things. We shall look at it in three sessions. The first session, we shall look at how to log in to a WordPress website. And also the second thing on the first session will be installing theme. And the third on that will be customizing the theme. The second session, we shall look at creating pages, menus, and posts. And in the last session, we shall look at adding content to the website or a WordPress website. And of course, these sessions will come one after the other. And to begin with is the first session, which has three categories or three items. And the first item is how to log in. So let's get started on that. Now, logging in, you have to identify the site, or you put it to load your domain name, and mine here is sampleschool.ictclubs.ug. I put /wp-admin, and I click enter on my keyboard. Should be able to open the login page, and of course now mine has opened the login page, so I have to put there my username, which is sample, and also put my password right in there. Or you can use actually the username or the email address, whatever you find is. So here I use the username and the password. So having done that, it opens to what we call the dashboard. This is like the back end of this website. So here I can be able to navigate all through, but I'm interested in the themes. So I click on the themes and I click on add new theme. The number of themes, I think over 1,000 of them here. So you can be able to choose from those that are free. Of course, some of them are paid for and others are free of charge. So I come and look at one which I can get free of charge for learning purpose. And of course, when you're doing your website, you can be able to choose one which will be able to suit in your desires as in creating the website. So here, I'm interested in a blog website, so I'll choose the blog hash theme, which I'm installing right now, blog hash, and it has been installed, and now I click to activate. So when it is activated, the appearance of my website should be different from the first look. Yeah, so having done that, I'm trying to refresh all through, but of course at the end of it all, my website should have a different theme. And that's what I'm aiming at. It's what we call adding a theme. Of course, we looked at logging in and installing a theme. Now is what we're looking at. You can see beautiful page is seen there, courtesy of the new theme that I've been able to install and activate. So from here, you can be able to customize this theme to your needs or to your appearances. For instance, you can be able to change the font size, the font style, and also changing you configure some of the pages to point to a particular page in your website. So here, I'm going to start with the header. Of course, there's also general options, which include the font category, what I was telling you earlier. But here I'm interested in the logo. So I want to put a logo right in my website. So I go and click on select logo, and I choose from my computer. It is in desktop folder, and then I click select. Okay, so here I skip cropping, and That is my logo. So when I click publish, it should be able to be seen on my website by anyone who visits it. And in this case, I've successfully done that. But of course, there are adjustments down here. You can be able to adjust your logo to a size that you prefer. So you keep on playing around with that to a desired size that you want your logo to look like. So me, I've chosen that number of pixels, and then I have my my site title there, but I also have I need a tagline just below my logo. So I'm making one here, and my tagline is making it happen. Now, a tagline can be like a motto if it's for a school, but in this case, it is something that it can give a highlight of all what the website is all about. And of course, some can be, if it's personal website, it can be a nickname or something like that. So here, I'll put my tagline, and I've also put the logo, and I'm now putting in what we call the site identity logo. I want, instead of showing the WP, I want the icon to be up there, as you can see. So I've chosen the logo to be my icon. So when any person opens my website, will be able to see that icon at the beginning of the URL link or the domain name. So having done that, I still proceed to the header part of it. As you can see, the header has home, it has the social icons or social links. Then you can be able to also choose from the options right below here, whereby you can choose if you want your social links to be rounded, or that. You can also choose the menu, but of course now for the menu part we shall come later on when we are looking at menus in the next part. So here you can choose if you want your social links up to have a solid rounded, then you choose rounded border. If you want them to be solid, then you choose solid. So I mean thick or solid, according to what you want. And you can also choose whether to put them at the that's the rounded fill, yeah. And then the other one is also an option. So it depends on what you want. You can see that one makes it thicker. Rounded fill makes it thicker. So you can choose whatever you want. Yeah, so I've chosen that and I publish it. So I was saying that you can also choose these social links. You can either put them at the left or you can put them at the right. So all those come under the header. All right, so in all this, on doing all this, you're trying to make your website look good or pleasing to you. So we also have what we call the breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs are they show the current page. So for instance, if you're at the home page, they'll show you below that this is the home page which is active. So when you activate them, you'll be able to have that on your home page. You also have to enable the stick header. Stick header makes your header stick, or can I say, which word can I use apart from stick? But it doesn't move. It is immovable when you click on that. So such that when you're scrolling up, your header is fixed to one position. So you publish that if at all that's what you want, and you also go to the footer. Now, footer, you of course you can have 3 columns, whereby that's the default as per now, but you can also be able to choose the 1 column based on what you want for that case. Now, there's also what we call the copyright. If I scroll down here, you can be able to see down there we have footer 1, footer 2, and footer 3. But below it, we have copyright 2024, and that is sample ICT score reserved, and then the name of the theme. So you can be able to edit that out in this particular footer option. All right, so the three widgets down there, actually there are four of them, but then I'm looking at the text of the footer of the copyright text or the copyright content. So I come down, you can see all rights reserved. I want that one there, but I want to remove this other one. Yeah, it's an option. So if you want to have it left there, it's all your wish. But me, I want to remove it for now to show you that it is possible to also remove it using this particular theme. So I'm deleting that off. As you can see down on my copyright content, I'm left with the tag for bolding, which I'm also removing by deleting. As you know, the delete key deletes to the right, and the space or the backspace deletes to the left. Yeah, so I'm using the delete key to delete to the right of the character. All right, so that is what I've been able to do for the content at the copyright of the footer content. So I publish that, and my website will just have the content that I've left there. All right, so that's what you can do. But of course, the others, like I said, you can either choose to have one column, or you can choose to have three columns with different widgets on them. In this case, I've chosen to have one. You can also choose the color, background color of your footer. And in this case, I want black, so I can choose black from the color themes or from the color variables that are given unto me. So if you cannot see that, you just scroll down. So you can be able to choose the fonts, the background color. You can also choose the font color. You can use either solid or gradient. So if I choose gradient, you can see black this other side, and this other side has a changing one. However, the solid color will remain one. If you choose black, then it will be black. Blue, it will be blue. Green, it will be green, as in the whole of it. So it's your choice from there. My choice is black, and I want it purely black. Yeah, but of course you can be able to play around with. If you want black, you can make it gray, or you can play with the transition or the color schemes there right there, and then you change to the color that you want. Either we have the primary colors and secondary colors, so you can play all around with the primary colors to get the secondary colors that you want. But I've chosen black, and that's my choice for the footer. Okay, so the other settings that you can make, like for instance, on posts, if you want featured image to be there, you make that. Let me use an I in the layman's language. So if you cancel the I, it means may not require that particular featured image. So looking at the sidebar here, these are the widgets on the right, and they can also move to the left based on how you choose them. You can see that. So if you choose left, they'll go to the left side. If you choose no sidebar, then you not have it at all on your website. So sidebars actually contain information quickly. Like let's say you're having posts, but you don't need to go to search all of them. You have the latest listed on the sidebar with the comments, and of course to also enable you search posts, comments, and all that. Recent will be able to be available on your sidebar. So You can choose the pages where you want them to have, the pages you want the sidebar to be, or you can leave it open for all pages, right from home to the page that you end on. Yeah, so those are some of the changes you can make when customizing your theme. So far, that is what we have been able to do. We have been able to put a logo, we have put also a tagline, and we also changed our sidebar to be on the left side. As you can see the difference that was. And right now, after changing the theme, our website has been able to change to what we saw. So thank you so much for watching this video. And in the next video, we shall be talking about how we can create pages, how we can add menus, how we can also do posts. So thank you so much. Till then, bye-bye.